Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to Zooty Pickups. In today's video, well, I'm gonna be doing something a little different. I'm gonna be doing a haul video. So the last month and a half-ish, I really haven't had any really significant pickups that I wanted to share with you guys. But I did buy a bunch of little things. Previously, I would only make videos on things that I thought would be pretty interesting to my audience. But you know what? I thought well, I have a bunch of these things that I've bought over the last couple of weeks. Might as well kind of bunch them together into one video and do a haul video. So yeah, I haven't done anything like this before, but yeah, please tell me in the comments if you would like to see more content like this. But yeah, without further ado, let's talk about the stuff that I got. So within the last couple of weeks, I'd say in the last month and a half-ish, I picked up a considerable number of items, 6 items total. I got 3 pieces of apparel and 3 pieces of footwear. So that's kind of a lot of stuff. So this is what I'll do. I'll start out with the apparel first and then kind of quickly go through each item, kind of describe it a little bit, and then work my way down to the footwear. And I guess at the end, I'll kind of try to do an on-body shot of everything so you guys can kind of see what it looks like on person. So yeah, let's get this show going. So the first piece I've picked up is this WTAPS crew neck sweater from Slam Jam Socialism. I think I paid around $160 something for it. This is the most expensive piece that I have in today's video, pretty much. This is kind of the main highlight piece. WTAPS is a Japanese streetwear brand that kind of focuses more on the military / workwear type of look, and their stuff is normally really expensive, like $200-300 for a sweatshirt like this. So I've always wanted something from WTAPS, but I haven't been able to afford anything. But this time, I mean, the price was, it was still expensive, but it was half the price of what it normally was almost. So I decided to jump on it, and I'm pretty happy with it. So here you got some branding on the left chest. It says WTAPS here, and then you got the broken bone logo with that little bit of lightning coming off. It's pretty sick. It is embroidered. And on the bottom right, you got a woven WTAPS logo here. And on the bottom left here, you also have a little mini WTAPS woven label. The color of the sweatshirt is this super bright ass safety orange, which I love, probably one of my favorite colors. And I guess one last detail to mention is that the sleeves are a jersey style sleeve, meaning that, you know, it's this diagonal stitch instead of more of a horizontal switch like you see on this t-shirt. It's supposed to give you a little bit more comfort when you wear it. I don't know if I really noticed it, but yeah, it is there. One thing I want to talk about is the sizing. WTAPS is a Japanese brand, so they do run a little small. This is a size 4, which is their XL equivalent. And I kind of wanted a 2XL because I wanted to, you know, size one size up, because Japanese 2XL is a US XL, but they don't make a 2XL. So this is the only size I could get. Luckily, WTAPS being kind of the military workwear brand, their stuff is a little bit oversized. So I'd say this fits somewhat in between a US L and a US XL. It fits my body pretty well, but the sleeves are a little short because I'm a little taller. But I mean, it's not bad. Pretty happy with it overall. But I would say it's more of a slim trim type fit than a super baggy fit. So yeah, that was the WTAPS orange crew neck. Moving on to the next item. Next item we have up is the Carhartt Work in Progress single knee ruck pant. I got these from Bodega actually. They were on sale for around $70. This is actually I think normally $130 pants, so I jumped right on that when I saw the $170 price tag. That's almost half the price. I'm pretty happy with it. So the single knee ruck pant is a classic pant from Carhartt, and what Carhartt Work in Progress did was they kind of slimmed down the silhouette a little bit, so the legs are tapered a little bit more than the original Dearborn Carhartt single knee ruck pants. but they do kind of maintain that overall workwear aesthetic that Carhartt is known for. And these are really sick pants. So on the front, as you can see, there's really nothing like special. It just looks like a flat front pant. However, on the back, you see, on the back and sides, you see there's all these like crazy details and pockets and features going on here. You got the painter's loop, and then you got this super long vertical pocket right here, right under the painter's loop. And then you got the triple stitch detailing going on along the outside seam of the pant, because it's supposed to be this, you know, it's like a workwear pant. It's supposed to be super durable. Then you got some additional stitching here on the back pocket as well. Obviously, you got the Carhartt logo on the right butt cheek right there. And then here on the right side as well, you got the extra skinny pocket and a bunch of additional paneling detailing going on. Overall, it just gives that pant that super utilitarian workwear aesthetic, which I dig a lot. And I definitely think the fit is pretty flattering as well. It's not like, it's not a skinny pant. Even though they say it's tapered, it's definitely not a skinny pant. It's more of like a slimmer pant, but it's definitely not even a slim pant. It still has that kind of like a workwear pant aesthetic where you have a wider leg, but you know, it's not too wide, it's not too skinny. I think it works really well. You'll see it at the end of the video when I put everything on. You'll see what I'm talking about. But yeah, super stoked with these pants. One thing I kind of regret is getting this size 36. I'm normally like more of a size 34 or 35, but previously for me, Carhartt work in progress pants fit like really small, so I had to size up normally. But these, for some reason, they fit kind of large, and yeah, there's like a ton of room left in my waist when I wear these, so I definitely have to wear a belt with them. But that's not essentially a bad thing, because, you know, this is like a workwear pant that's supposed to be kind of loose fitting. So I'd rather have it loose than like super tight on my waist. So yeah, pretty happy with this pant overall. Great price, and lot of utility for this kind of colorway. I think the official colorway was Cypress Green. Moving on to the next item. We're flying through these. So the last apparel item that I picked up was this Stussy corduroy hat. This was from Slam Jam Socialism, same place as I got the WTAPS sweater. I just got this because I just wanted the free shipping and I just needed a little bit more. This ended up like being like 15 bucks or something like that. It just like put me right over the free shipping threshold, so that's why I got it. But I mean, it's like a great hat. It's a black corduroy hat. I didn't have any hats that were made out of this corduroy material. You know, you got the classic Stussy branding on the front right here with the serif font, and you definitely can't go wrong with Stussy. It's a classic streetwear brand, one of the OGs, and just this like black and white simple corduroy cap design, the snapback in the back. You can just pretty much wear it with anything. Very versatile, and for the price, 15 bucks, I mean, who can say no to it? So yeah, that was the Stussy black corduroy snapback. All right, done with the apparel, moving on to the shoes. So the first pair of shoes I want to talk about are the Vans Vault Shale Gray Skate Mids. So funny story, I didn't buy these shoes. So these are from Bodega, and I bought the Vans Vault Shale Gray Eras, and they sent me these. The size was correct and the colorway was correct, but they got the model wrong. And I was like, well, like, can I? So I contacted their customer support and I was like, can I get my correct shoe? And they're like, well, you know, we'll give you two options. You can send these back and we'll send you the correct shoe, or you can just keep these shoes and we'll give you like another 15% off the price you paid. So I was like, okay, you know, these skate mids are pretty sick. Another 15%. That was a compelling argument. So I was like, okay, fine, let's do that. So they gave me 15% off. So these ended up being like $27 or something, like ridiculously cheap, because they were already on sale and I put a coupon on it, and then I got another 15% off after the fact. So, I mean, Bodega kind of hooked me up. So yeah, I mean, I got these Sk8 Mids. These are definitely not my first Sk8 Mids. I had a pair of Sk8 Mids like about 5 years ago. They were these like red Sk8 Mids. They weren't like Vans Vault. They weren't like Vans Pro Skate or anything like that. They were just like normal Vans. And I actually really like those because the Sk8 Mids, they're easier to put on than a Skate High. Skate Highs are a pain in the ass to put on. They're almost like boots because you have to like undo the laces, put your foot in and do up all the laces tied up. Sk8 Mids, you're kind of like free from doing all that. You can still slide your foot in without undoing any of the laces. And overall, this like shale gray colorway is pretty sick. I think it's pretty versatile. I'm a big fan. The quality on Vans Vault shoes, extremely high. I mean, I just can't get enough. I wish they would just make more of these like really solid, basic color Vans Vaults in the classic silhouettes so I can pick them all up. The tumbled leather on the inside of the shoe is like so soft and supple. You guys, I wish you guys could feel this. So yeah, these were the Vans Vault Sk8 Mids. Next product we have is the Converse Chuck 70s in the Duckhunter camo colorway. So I was like super on the edge about these. I couldn't tell if these were like ugly or sick, but then like Bodega was having the St. Patty's Day sale, 20% off, so they ended up being like 60 something bucks. I was like, I'm just gonna pull the trigger. So I got them, I have them in my hand, and I still don't know if I really like them or not. I mean, I'm a sucker for Duckhunter camo. I think this is probably one of the sickest camos around. We got that like whole like World War II USMC vibe going. However, this is like a really loud camo to have on a shoe. But I think it might look pretty good with some raw denim, with some selvage showing maybe, or the aforementioned Carhartt work in progress single knee Ruck pants. So yeah, that would actually look pretty good. So yeah, this is definitely a shoe that I'm not quite sure about. This is kind of like an impulse purchase, but we'll see how this goes. I haven't even worn these yet, so they're brand spanking new. You can see how shiny that rubber toe cap is. One thing I did notice about this shoe, however, was that it does come with a removable insole, and it's like super plush. I've like, you don't normally associate Chuck Taylors with comfort, but these are super comfortable. These are probably like the most comfortable Chucks I've ever tried on in my life. So yeah, at least you got that. At least you got the comfort going on for these shoes. So yeah, those were the Chuck 70s in the Duckhunter camo. Okay, finally moving on to the last shoe. The last shoe I have in the haul is the Nike AF1 LV8. That's kind of like a really weird name, but basically what they are is they are waxed canvas Air Force Ones done up in this olive drab colorway. They're super sick. I got them off of Nike.com on sale for around $55, I think. I got them because they reminded me of the OG SF AF1 colorway that first came out, the olive colorway with the gum bottoms like this one. I'll put a picture right there. And yeah, so when I got these, I didn't quite realize it was like waxed canvas, but as soon as I started wearing them, I started seeing like the wax kind of like change color on the crease lines, and I think that's like actually pretty sick. So on all these like crease lines, you get these wax lines, and I think it gives the shoe a lot of character the more and more you wear them. So I only got to wear these like 2 times, and you can already see that there's a ton of these crease lines that have started to develop. So I think these shoes are gonna look great with age. They're gonna get that really cool like vintage worn in look, and I think that definitely helps. The color of the upper, it's a little more vibrant than your traditional like military olive drab, but I think that's fine. It's not really that noticeable, and once the shoe starts to get beat up a little more, I think you'll kind of notice that a little less and less. But beautiful shoes. Great gum bottom sole. Can't really go wrong with some basic Air Force Ones at that $50-something price point. So I'm super happy with these. Oh, one thing I should mention about these is that the fit is a little tight. Usually Air Force Ones fit large. So I just got true to size for this because I kind of like that kind of roomy feeling. But these were actually kind of tight. I think it might be because the canvas upper has a little less give than a leather upper, so you're a little more constricted, and there's a little bit of padding on the inside of the canvas upper as well, so maybe that's taking up a little room. But I mean, yeah, the shoes were a little tight. Not that, you know, I can't fit into them or anything like that, but definitely a lot tighter than I was expecting from Air Force One. So yeah, that was the Nike Air Force One LV8s in the olive drab colorway. So yeah, I think that pretty much rounds up all the pickups I had. 6 items in total. Like I said, a bunch of little items throughout the last month and a half. So as I told you guys in the video, I mean, I pretty much like didn't pay retail for any of these. They were at least 20% off. Like some things were even like 50-something% off. So I was just kind of like bargain hunting the last month and a half. And I think I did pretty well. And I got a bunch of good basic pieces. I'm pretty happy with them. The only thing I'm kind of not sure about are these duck camo Chuck 70s, but yeah, we'll see about these if they have a place in my wardrobe. But yeah, I mean, apart from that, I mean, I'm super happy with all my purchases, excited to try them out. So yeah, in the future, I plan to do a couple more of these different types of videos instead of like reviewing like one single type of product like I've been doing before, usually like a single shoe or a single piece of clothing. Maybe bring some more variety of content to my channel. So yeah, I'm gonna throw on all the pieces that I talked about so you guys can see kind of like what they look like on body. I'll do all the apparel and then all the shoes. And yeah, you know the drill. Once again, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.